I spoke on Pierce Morgan. I said that I had 3 victims that I've been working with, victims of the Carters, that were ready to come forward. This might help them feel a little more confident now. So this is great. He's been evading, but the thing is, everyone in the backdrop knew that he was the celebrity John Doe. Everybody knew that. They knew it when I did Pierce Morgan.
Is Beyonce Celebrity B?
I hope to God not, but she was around.
Jaguar Wright, the whistleblower who's been exposing the music industry's skeletons, has now set her sights on none other than Queen Bey herself, Beyoncé. But here's where it gets wild. Beyoncé has reportedly issued a stern warning to Jaguar, and rumors are swirling that this goes way deeper than just gossip. We're talking about sacrifices, secret deals, and even ties to Diddy's alleged dark empire. This isn't just a story, it's a conspiracy. Let's get into it.
If we get to the bottom of Tupac's when that is finally revealed, 15 other will be revealed with it. And you will find that they were all committed by the same 2 people, father and son.
Were you surprised by KPD's arrest for Tupac?
No. I'm just surprised that he hasn't given it up yet. I'm surprised that he hasn't gone to the feds yet, because he just got stabbed in jail.
Yes, he did.
He's been beaten 3 times. And I'm going to say it for a fact. I know you the one pulling the strings. Reggie Wright Jr. Stop putting your dirty work on other people. You know exactly what you are. And so help me God if you don't keep my name out your mouth.
First, let's talk about Jaguar Wright. If you've been keeping up with celebrity drama, you know she's been on a mission to expose the music industry's darkest secrets. From Diddy to Jay-Z, she's been dropping bombshells left and right. But now she's targeting Beyoncé, and the allegations are shocking.
Beyoncé is losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day. And she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say so?
I mean, probably not, considering she's gonna be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay-Z. The proof is there.
Jaguar claims that Beyoncé's rise to fame wasn't just about talent and hard work. It was allegedly built on sacrifices. Yes, you heard that right. She's hinted that Beyoncé's family, including her father Matthew Knowles, was involved in some kind of ritual to secure her success. And before you dismiss this as just another wild rumor, let me remind you, Jaguar has been eerily accurate about some of her past claims. But here's the kicker. Jaguar isn't just talking about Beyoncé's career. She's suggesting that Beyoncé's entire image is a carefully constructed facade. According to Jaguar, Beyoncé's Queen Bey persona is hiding something much darker. And now Beyoncé has reportedly issued a warning to Jaguar. What is she trying to protect? Let's dig deeper. All right, let's get into the juicy details. Jaguar Wright has made some explosive claims about Beyoncé. First, she suggested that Beyoncé's family was involved in sacrifices to ensure her success. Now, I know that sounds like something out of a horror movie, but Jaguar insists there's truth to it. She's even hinted that Beyoncé's father, Matthew Knowles, played a key role in these alleged rituals.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her and shit while she was asleep. You know, snacking on his bitch, killing people cats. And guess what? They wouldn't give her the restraining order. They just told her to stay away from Beyonce and work for somebody else. Guess what? She's having a hard time finding work too.
But wait, It gets worse. Jaguar has also accused Beyoncé of being complicit in the darker side of the music industry. She's pointed to Beyoncé's close ties with Jay-Z and Diddy as evidence of her involvement in a larger, more sinister network. And here's where it gets really interesting. Some podcasters and insiders have claimed that Beyoncé's relationship with Diddy goes way back.
Diddy is accused of creating a criminal enterprise which engaged in sex trafficking, racketeering, kidnapping, bribery, and forced labor. His lawyers say he'll fight the charges.
Because he's just the beginning. Until him and his cohorts are all held to account publicly and legally, the victims, they're not safe. I come to find out 25 years later that a scar that was on his face with a very elaborate story he gave me was put there by a woman who he assaulted. To live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey. And being taught to be just avoid him, honey. It's not good enough. Not when you live through these things, you're still suffering the PTSD created by all of this, and you're talking to a victim that's 20 years younger than you, and she's telling you the exact same thing that happened to you.
According to a recent podcast episode, Diddy allegedly played a major role in shaping Beyoncé's career. Some even say he was the one who introduced her to Jay-Z. But here's the twist. Jaguar has suggested that this wasn't just a professional relationship. She's hinted that there's a dark underbelly to their connection, involving manipulation and exploitation.
He's gotten less screen and airtime with this. Oh, it ain't a case and we gonna bribe everybody to say it ain't. Than he did with getting Alec Baldwin off of a crime he didn't commit.
And let's not forget the rumors about Beyoncé's family. Jaguar has claimed that Beyoncé's success came at a cost, and that cost may have involved her own family. Now, I'm not saying this is true, but the fact that Beyoncé has reportedly issued a warning to Jaguar makes you wonder, what is she trying to hide?
I think
She went and killed a girl, Cats.
Okay.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her and shit while she was asleep. Snacking on his bitch, killing people, Cats. And guess what? They wouldn't give her a restraining order. They just told her to stay away from Beyonce and work for somebody else. Guess what? She's having a hard time finding work too. Which is interesting because she's a brilliant musician. She was trained at the esteemed Berklee College of Music. Handpicked by my very good friend, Terry Lynn Carrington, Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band.
Now, let's talk about Jay-Z. While he's often seen as Beyoncé's supportive husband and a hip-hop mogul, there have been persistent rumors about his past behavior, particularly with Rihanna. Back in the early 2000s, Jay-Z signed Rihanna to his label, Def Jam, when she was just 16 years old. While he's credited with launching her career, some insiders have described their relationship as questionable. Rumors have swirled for years that Jay-Z's influence over Rihanna went beyond just mentorship. Some have even suggested that he had a creepy level of control over her life and career during her early years in the industry. While Rihanna has never publicly accused Jay-Z of wrongdoing, the rumors have lingered, especially as she's distanced herself from him in recent years. This ties back to Jaguar Wright's claims about Jay-Z and Beyoncé being part of a larger network of manipulation and exploitation. If these rumors about Jay-Z and Rihanna are true, it paints a disturbing picture of how power operates in the music industry. And with Beyoncé's alleged ties to Jay-Z and Diddy, it's hard not to wonder how deep this rabbit hole goes.
This clip, guys, if you haven't seen it, which I hadn't seen it until this morning when I saw this headline, Kim found it for me. Let's watch this clip quickly.
Crazy
Let's
that you
watch
haven't
Tyra
seen
like pushing to get this out of Rihanna, and when it does, man, it made me feel very, very uncomfortable.
Audition. Yes. But before I met him, I was so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming.
And you had to sing a cappella for him?
Yes, I had to sing. I sang Fun to Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time.
So then what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, he did it homework.
I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady.
He said, there are 2 ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing.
Yeah.
The audience is so uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if Tyra was trying to get that on the record, but my God, what Jaguar? He threatened her. This is her own words coming out of her mouth, and she was a kid at that time, correct?
15-year-old girl who had been flown to the United States without parental supervision or a chaperone, brought to a grown man's office in a large corporate Manhattan building. Everybody knew when she flew in. I was there the day she got signed. Everyone was talking about it. And the 6 hours that she spent with him, and the 4 hours that she spent alone with him with no parental supervision. Her father didn't show up till the next day to come and collect the check.
Now, let's talk about the warning. According to sources, Beyoncé has reportedly issued a stern warning to Jaguar Wright. Now, we don't know exactly what was said, but it's clear that Beyoncé isn't taking these allegations lightly. Some are speculating that this warning could be legal in nature, maybe a cease and desist letter or even a lawsuit. Others think it could be more of a behind-the-scenes threat to silence Jaguar.
There was also another account, now scrapped from the internet, about a woman who said that while they were dancing at a club, she sat on Bey's lap and Bey told her something to the tune of, "Don't start something you can't finish." Damn.
But here's the thing, Jaguar Wright doesn't seem like the type to back down. She's already taken on some of the biggest names in the industry, and she's not stopping anytime soon. In fact, in a recent interview, Jaguar doubled down on her claims, saying, "They can try to silence me, but the truth will come out." So what does this mean for Beyoncé? Is she really trying to protect her image, or is there something deeper going on here? Let's not forget that Beyoncé has always been fiercely private, so any attempt to silence Jaguar could just add fuel to the fire. And with Diddy's own legal battles heating up, this could be the beginning of a major scandal.
But see, he's just one of Beyoncé's many alleged affairs, because back in 2003, there were speculations about her hooking up with Sean Paul. Right after they released their collaboration, a mega worldwide hit, and spending 9 weeks at #1 on the Billboard 100, they only performed it together like 3 times. And according to reports, Beyoncé was scared about people catching on to her affair with him. Sean seemingly confirmed this when he said that he wished his relationship with Beyoncé had blossomed into something bigger because they really had a connection.
Now, let's talk about Diddy. If you've been following Jaguar Wright's revelations, you know that Diddy has been a major focus of her exposés. She's accused him of everything from manipulation to exploitation, and she's even suggested that he's part of a larger network that includes Beyoncé and Jay-Z.
Nobody had to look at him for real. And the truth is nobody did. Everybody laughed and joked about him dancing like a idiot in all them goddamn videos, twirling around in circles. This nigga been wild, So I'm just saying, they didn't know, and he wasn't telling them. They just know he got the budget. He go to LA, he talk to Clive, he come back with the bread. Apparently, he has this man's confidence. Yeah, I'm sure that man was very confident with his penis in his mouth.
Morning again, George. He was one of the most powerful people in the entertainment industry, but now music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is behind bars on trafficking and racketeering charges. This morning, D. Woods, one of the members of Danity Kane, sharing what it was like to work for him.
This morning, with music mogul Sean Diddy Combs' criminal trial just months away.
So how does Diddy tie into all of this? Well, Jaguar has claimed that Beyoncé's rise to fame was closely tied to Diddy's influence. She's hinted that Diddy played a role in shaping Beyoncé's career and that their relationship goes much deeper than just professional. But here's where it gets really interesting. According to a recent podcast, Diddy allegedly introduced Beyoncé to Jay-Z at a party in the late 90s. And while that might seem innocent, Jaguar has suggested that this wasn't just a casual introduction. She's hinted that there was a deal involved, a deal that may have come with strings attached.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
And let's not forget Diddy's own legal troubles. With multiple lawsuits and allegations against him, it's clear that Diddy's empire is starting to crumble. Could this be why Beyoncé is so determined to silence Jaguar? Is she trying to protect not just herself, but also her connections to Diddy and Jay-Z? It's all starting to feel like a tangled web of secrets and scandals.
The day we were chosen, I was like, it's bad boy for life, baby.
I'm curious why you decided to speak up now.
I would say that this moment now is a time where I feel like my experience, my truth will really be heard and actually considered and believed.
At this point, you might be wondering, is any of this actually true? Well, that's the million-dollar question. Jaguar Wright's allegations are certainly shocking, but without concrete evidence, it's hard to say what's real and what's just speculation. What we do know is that the entertainment industry has a long history of dark secrets. From exploitation to manipulation, there's no shortage of stories about what goes on behind the scenes. And while Beyoncé has always been seen as untouchable, these allegations are a reminder that no one is immune to scrutiny. So is Beyoncé really hiding something? Or is this just another case of someone trying to tear down a successful woman? Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Roomies, Beyoncé and Jay-Z recently decided to get in the ring and get their lawyers involved after a guest on Piers Morgan's show took things too far. Singer Jaguar Wright recently appeared on Piers Morgan Uncensored, where she gave her perspective on Diddy's current situation and also made claims about Jay-Z. The singer said, "For 4 years, I've been screaming not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters." The bizarre claims didn't go unchecked though, because it wasn't long before Piers Morgan was issuing the couple a public apology and setting the record straight.
Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyoncé during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyoncé.
All right, that's all we've got for today. What do you think about these allegations against Beyoncé? Do you believe Jaguar Wright? Or do you think this is just another attempt to stir up drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.